Welcome to the Southern Sisterhood podcast featuring Brandy and Jerica. Woohoo! How y'all been doing?
We're out by the cabana at my house.
Might as well be in
S
the Caribbean, darling.
I don't know about that.
Well, the pool is looking quite inviting, sissy.
Yes,
You
it's
think we can
better.
go skinny dipping tonight?
I mean, we could if we wanted to. Hopefully. Oh, the neighbor's tree has grown just past his office window, so that probably would work. Oh,
Okay, good.
wait, I think he has a renter in this little his little pool house. So,
He has a
he
renter in
I
his
think
pool
so.
house.
Yeah, this little building right here. It used to be like it's kinda like a little studio pool house type thing with a little, half kitchen, bathroom. Well, anyway, I mean, they've
I
done
just saw
massive
the light come
oh,
on.
did you?
Yep.
They've just done massive repairs. So, yeah, unless you want I think it's a young girl, so, maybe early 20s. So, I haven't met her, but she probably doesn't want to see us skinny dipping, but if I just get in with my clothes on and they suction to my body, it'll halfway be like skinny dipping.
She's bringing sexy back. Dun, 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 dun.
Mhm.
Sissy,
What?
do you know anyone who is querulous?
Querulous? What the
Querulous,
no.
full of complaints.
Oh, well, yes, then.
Would you like
In
to
that
take
case,
this opportunity to name anyone in particular?
it could possibly be a danger zone, a shark bait situation. Um, but I will say that there's more people out there than you would think that are very focused on all things negative. And if you happen to be one of those people, know that you exhaust the people around you. Nobody wants to be consumed by negativity. They do not. So find some piece of your soul that can think of something positive and focus on that
That is
because,
great advice.
oh my goodness,
We can all benefit from putting that into action.
we can.
You know, I believe a couple of podcasts ago, we were complaining, well, just voicing our pet peeves,
That's right.
the continuation of them. And when I listened, I realized that when I had to run for the border and drop the kids off at the pool, meaning take a poo, one of mine got just forgotten, and that was the shopping buggies being returned. You
Oh,
remember I said there are 2 kinds of people in this world.
hmm.
One but what I needed to elaborate on that. It didn't happen, so we're
Oh,
doing it now,
okay. Go ahead.
okay? So, people are very quick to judge when someone doesn't return a shopping buggy. It could be because when they pull into the parking lot, a buggy has rolled into what would have been the perfect parking space for them. But since somebody didn't put it back, now it's a problem for them.
Hmm.
So I get that. I get that. But a lot of it is people don't want their cars to get dinged up. And that's
Yeah.
one of those situations where if you're driving a $150,000 vehicle or near about and you're concerned about it getting scratched, park your ass far away from the building. Okay. That's going to be the road less traveled and your car will be much safer there. But for women who are, and men who are in the store with young children that need to be buckled up in car seats, I would prioritize not leaving them in the vehicle alone to return a shopping buggy because the world is a crazy place.
Yeah.
And I recommend when you are on your own going into the store, even if you don't need a buggy, if you pass a couple, let's grab one or two and just drop them off where the buggies go at the front of the building.
Yeah.
and pay it forward for those mamas and daddies who are, in my opinion, have their priorities straight.
You know what'd be really cool, Sissy?
And the other thing is,
What?
I sometimes I'll bring in 2 buggies from the parking lot. I only need 1 buggy, and if I have a lot of groceries and it started pouring down rain, I may just leave that buggy right there by my vehicle, but you can't know by watching me in that moment that what the steps that I took prior to that,
Mhm.
and that I actually left it better than I found it.
That is a lot of worry about what people think about you in these shopping carts.
I
Do you think
I'm not worried about it. It doesn't concern me. It concerns other people. They
okay,
have a
well,
problem with shopping buggies just being in random places. And I'm just saying, maybe if you shift your perspective and look at it from a little mama's point of view with 3 little children that has to be locked up in the car. I mean, buckled up in the car, and then for them to safely go and return the buggy when the vehicle could be just they could be kidnapped
yeah. I think that
and
you know how
sold
they
in
have
those tunnels under Disney World.
you know how they like at Walmart, they have these big, big shopping cart return areas. I mean, they take up a parking spot on each side. But like at some of these smaller um grocery stores, it's almost like a sidewalk size with the curbs, and that's your shopping cart return. It would be nice if they would have those in more locations, so that, people, single parent, not necessarily you're a single parent, but just someone who's there with their children or nieces or nephews, someone there with kids, and there's only one adult. So you can't really leave the children to go take the shopping cart back. If you could have more locations where the shopping cart could be returned, where you didn't feel unsafe, walking a few feet from the kids, something like that would be nice. Or if there was a way, you know how they add things to vehicles, um maybe if there was a way to add a connector, some sort of magnetic connector to the back of your vehicle to hook it up to the shopping carts. And then you just roll it on up to the shopping cart location.
And press release, and the magnet
Yes.
detaches, and
Yes.
boom.
Boom. Return.
Well, I think it's time that you talk to an invention lawyer.
Well, I don't anyway, it's just an idea. Something to simplify that process. Because 'cause you're right. I mean, obviously, my kids are grown, and so I'm, there, and I can certainly walk to return a cart, and in 99% of the cases, I will do that. But when my kids were younger, of course, I would not leave them to go return a shopping cart. I'm just gonna sit it in the closest location that I feel like it's gonna survive there without hitting someone's vehicle. But then some people are just fucking lazy and they have no real excuse. Those are the people you need to find you need to find something deep down in there and recognize that you're too lazy to be leaving your shopping cart. If you have no valid reason, I'm not talking about, vintage people, antique people, creators of the earth people. I'm not talking about that.
Creators of the earth,
I mean,
people.
like, really,
That sounds
really,
like a
I
Twilight
mean,
Zone episode.
people who truly are incapable, okay? I'm talking about the capable people who just lazy as hell. That's just it. They're
Right.
lazy. The ones who leave their trash in places like at the movie theater. Those kind of people. They probably, those people are leaving their damn cart in the middle of the shopping center, and they ain't got no excuse, no good excuse. God, I'm getting heated on this. Anyway, yes,
It touched your nerve? Did it
Apparently it
press a
did,
button
not
deep
on
down
purpose.
inside?
Not on purpose, but apparently it did. I have long felt though that there's got to be a better freaking solution. And I mean,
I love the magnetic bumper idea.
yeah, me
I
too.
think you're onto something.
And Aldi, you know, at Aldi you've got to pay 25 cents for a cart. Well, the negative to me about that with Aldi is that if people don't want to pay for a cart because then they've got to return the cart, or I guess they could be like, well, 25 cents is worth me just leaving it in your parking lot. And then I've already paid for you to have somebody come out and get it. But you might, as a company, be limiting what people will purchase at your store, you know, if they avoid the 25-cent charge for the cart. But the problem still exists when people have kids and they literally cannot leave the kids to go and return this cart. And at Aldi, the cart return location is in the front of the store. So, I mean, you know, what are you doing? I mean, you know, you
That
can't be holding on to it outside the window, dragging it up to the front while you got your kids.
You remember the other day, we passed the Aldi. It was a beautiful
Mhm.
store on a
Yeah.
corner lot, and I said, "What a beautiful store,"
Mhm.
but there's hardly any cars in the parking lot. How are they gonna stay open?
Yeah. Mhm.
So, yeah, it definitely could impact,
Yeah. Or, you know, what if you just don't have a quarter, but you want that damn shopping cart? And you're like, well, shit. I
Does
mean,
the
that's
quarter
like,
get
remember people used to,
returned?
yes, it does. But, you know, people used
So
to
it's a
carry,
rental.
it is a rental. People used to carry quarters, you know, because we had payphones. For those who are too young to recall what those are, they were phones in locations, landline type phones in locations where someone could make a phone call because all of the world did not have cell phones attached to their body parts, and they might need to stop and make a phone call while they were
Here's a
traveling.
quarter, call someone who cares.
Yeah, and they took those out. It's been several years now where they took them out permanently, and so I don't think there's any more that are in existence, but, you know, people would always be like, "Make sure you've got some quarters in case you need to make a phone call
Yeah.
in an emergency." But now, no, it's more like, "Make sure you have a backup battery for your cell phone," and I guess if you're in a no zone area, you better get your ass to one soon because 'cause you're just SOL, and that's shit out of luck.
So are those quarter payphones, would you consider those vintage or antique?
Oh god. We should probably look that up and find out how long ago it was that they were installed, but, I mean, I would say they're probably antique. I mean, 'cause think
Ooh.
they've sold some phone booths, and they look pretty old.
And they're commanding a high premium?
I would think so because they just, especially the cool looking ones, you know?
Yeah.
And you'll see them in movies, where
Yes.
people would have to, you know, depending on the time frame of the movie, they will have to go to a payphone, and
Isn't there a movie where, like, 99% of the entire show is in a phone booth?
I think it's called Phone Booth. What's that dude's name? Colin something.
Farrell?
Yeah, maybe him. Where they were stalking him and he couldn't leave the phone booth. Yeah. So see, it was a thing. But now, I mean, there's kids that young adults nowadays that don't have any clue what that is, but they also don't know what it was like before the days of cell phones or remote controls on TVs or the internet and dial up. You know, remember dial up internet? God, that noise will never, I hope I never hear that shit
Ooh,
again.
that's a rough one.
Yeah. So,
That
anyway,
is painful.
hmm
Congratulations to all of our listeners out there who survived the dial-up tone sounds. You're a beast. Don't stop, warriors.
yeah, that's nice. Having silent internet. Woohoo! Wi Fi is silent.
So, Isaac is graduating from his specialty welding school this month,
Okay.
and he is going to compete nationally in Atlanta in a welding contest that they won first place in the middle of March. So I'm super pumped, and he's going to be getting job offers, and this is just really exciting opportunity for him. He is going to be looking for a new vehicle, preferably a Toyota Tundra truck. That's what I'm
Oh,
manifesting for him.
okay.
So if y'all have any leads, holla at your girl.
What does he drive now? Is it a Toyota
Avalon.
Avalon? Yeah, yeah. That's been
That's
a
been a
great car for
damn
him.
good car.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
it
got
has
that
been a
from Franny,
damn
didn't he?
Dave's
Oh,
aunt. Yeah.
oh, okay,
Well,
but that
Dave
side of the
got it
family.
from his aunt who lived Aunt Bess, I believe. She lived to be like 105,
Oh, wow. Okay.
and he got it, and then Isaac got it from him.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it has clearly cosmetic defects, but the engine
yeah,
is solid.
yeah. Well, and for a teenage boy, that's perfect. I mean, it's been a
Gotten
good
him
vehicle
to
for
and from,
him.
absolutely. So, Adria, she'll finish up her freshman year of college this
Mhm,
month, which is crazy. Y'all know that's my caboose. And she purchased her very first vehicle, brand spanking new off the lot. It is a Honda Accord hybrid,
mhm.
all black, 2L Sport or Sport L.
One of
Anyway,
those.
yeah, she's loving it, baby. She's a loving it.
Yeah, that's very impressive for her age. I mean, she's not what is she? Is she 18? She's 18, right? She'll turn 19 in July?
That's right.
Yeah, that is insane, sissy. I mean, that's impressive.
Yep,
She's a little beast, though, a little worker beast. Okay, now she's going to school to be a teacher, so in
she
education,
wants, yes.
which really she should be into modeling. I mean, the girl she's got the height, she's got the look. You got the look.
She's got the look.
So, I mean, she's just stunning. She is just naturally stunning.
That's the fruit of my womb. What
Yes,
can I
I know.
say?
You do make pretty children.
Well, you do as well, sissy.
Thank you, sissy.
Obviously, we are both very biased.
Yeah, I mean, we know that, but that's fine because we know. So see, once you admit it, it's good. You're good. Uh, but
Well,
yes,
that
no,
was easy.
truly, truly, she is stunning. And I have to say, in all of the years that I have known my little niece, I cannot and one of the things I did not consider was her going into education. And I don't really know why. I guess I never recognized that that was something that she,
Was passionate
yeah, was
about.
interested in.
I get it.
Yeah.
It
Now,
surprised me as well.
if you would have said she wanted to go into college for the design of closets or organization of closets, I would say, no way. Definitely not. That is not Adria Ray. But
Riley could.
yes, Riley could. See, there's things we know about our children
Right.
from just their behaviors.
Mhm.
I think Isaac probably could have been like a shoe designer and he wants to display them everywhere around the everywhere it's possible. But no, I have to say though, I didn't even really think that Isaac would go into welding, but it makes sense. I mean, Dad was a welder, but it's not like
Papa was a welder.
yeah, and Papa was a welder, but it's
Welding
not
goes
like
way back in our lineage.
oh yeah, welders from way back. But it's not like Isaac was around Dad or Papa. I mean, he's never met Papa, and he wasn't around Dad a lot, so it's kind of I guess it is kind of a genetic interest type thing, but
No, he just did it, and he enjoys the hell out of it. He loves it.
yeah, but that's super cool. I mean, it's neat in a way because he never met Papa and he wasn't around Dad much, and
And
that
here we
was
are, the
and
grandson
yes,
and the great-grandson.
and now
The
yeah,
great-great-grandson.
right.
Or yeah, I mean, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Okay.
That he's interested in welding, and then we don't have any educators in the family,
No, we don't.
so Where do you think that that sparked an interest in Adria?
I said I'm just as surprised as you are.
So she has never told you yet, because I thought she was gonna be a veterinarian, or at
That's what
least
I
that's what you
thought.
wanted. But, she was out in the country, she wasn't afraid of any of the animals and stuff that you find out in the country, unlike my children. So yeah, but, she's never had a conversation with you to say, "Hey, this is what drew me to education, teaching the youth of America, little badasses." Nothing like that.
No, but you have to have superpowers to be an educator.
Yes, you do. Yeah, I mean,
And
honestly,
not all educators should be teachers.
that's right. They should not. But there are a lot of really wonderful and
Awesome.
amazing educators.
Papa D
Oh,
is
yeah.
retired from educating,
Yes. Yes.
and I wish I could go back and be little and be in his class.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he just had to have been the absolute best. I know those kids grew up and just still remember him, never forget him, you know?
Yeah. I still remember my 2nd grade teacher, Miss Augustine. She was a big, chunky lady, but I loved that woman. I mean, I honestly can't tell you, but there was something about her. I just loved her.
Well,
So,
that is just so great, sissy.
yeah, I wish I could remember more, but, I've blocked out some of my childhood, so at least I hold on to her name and that she was my 2nd grade teacher.
You can send her love through the
I mean, I would think she's passed away by now. I mean, shit, I would have been, like, 7, but hey, I guess she could be, like, 80. Maybe
Yep.
sh maybe she was really young, but to me, she was really old. I don't know. I mean, I was 7. Anyway, Miss Augustine, loved
Shout
that
out to
woman.
her.
Mhm. Yeah. And our principal, I remember the principal of our elementary school.
But how could I forget him?
I
He
know.
whipped my ass regularly with a wooden paddle for nothing.
Dee No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not. What was his name?
Denim.
That's what I
The
was
fuck
just
do you mean? What was his
I was
name? I
just
know his
checking.
name.
I was just
You
checking.
just wanted me to say it because you forgot his name.
No,
He
no.
was an
His first name
asshole.
was Henry, wasn't it?
Sounds close
He
enough.
was not an
He needed
asshole.
a nose hair
He was in
trim.
education for like 50 years. I think if he had to whip your ass, he probably needed it. Says in
We're
your
gonna have to
face.
take a pause while I beat Brandy's ass because she's released Brandelica on me for no reason, and I'm pissed.
Sissy, no, that I did not realize that. But seriously, why did he have to whip you?
You'll have to talk to him about it.
I
I
don't
was
know if
just a
he's
little
around.
girl trying to get an education. I
That
was
was it.
innocent.
Yeah. See, Adria, this is a good time to bring up. She will never know what it was like to be in the public education system with paddles,
No.
where they just whipped your ass.
Yes, they did.
And some people just sure as hell did deserve it. I don't know if you were one of them. I mean, I don't know, sissy. I
Well,
can't
those
imagine
dimples in
at
my
that
butt
age.
cheeks, they were put there by denim.
I don't know what you could have done at that age to warrant. Did
One
you bite
time,
some kids? That because you had a thing for biting. Is that why?
I might have blocked that out, but one
Oh.
time he paddled me for reaching across the table in the cafeteria to get a bread roll off of another child's plate.
Oh, because you stole their bread
No,
roll?
no, they didn't want it. They were giving it to me.
Wow. How old were you when that happened?
I was like 5 or 6.
So this thing about, like, talking in the cafeteria and being a young kid, being able to take other kids' school bread rolls, this goes way back. This trauma for you goes way back, right?
Well, mainly what upset me was them not being able to converse. That's just abnormal. It's abnormal.
Yes, I understand, but it makes a little more sense now that you got your ass whipped whenever you were that age in the cafeteria for
It
trying to
did no
take a bread
good. I
roll.
got my ass whipped probably every week at school in elementary school.
I don't remember you being that bad.
I wasn't. He just had it out for me.
Oh, that's tragic. You were such a cute little kid.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
I mean, it's possible that I might have laid hands on some other students if
Oh,
they put their hands on me, because I have been known to do that in the
that's
past.
yeah, that's true. You were like a tomboy though. I mean, you really were just yeah, I mean, you were just fighting your way through life, sissy.
Not much has changed.
I know. I mean, maybe also you were like trying to defend me from some little well, we didn't ride the bus, so somebody took our bicycle or something, or the turtle we found in the ditch on the way to school.
I said it was a dinosaur.
Something like that.
It was dead.
God,
It
it's
was
amazing we
huge.
didn't get kidnapped.
Yeah, and one time was that the sewage ditch for that
Yes, I
neighborhood?
think it was.
Ew.
Yeah, we
But
played in
once
there a
they
lot.
had a swing no, it was a rope swing. It was just a rope, and you could swing out and then come back, and then I did it, and when I my back hit the tree.
Ow.
Yeah, it knocked the wind out of me, but I did I I didn't fall off or nothing, but
Of course you
damn.
didn't. I don't you know what's funny is we probably thought that ditch was huge, and it probably was like a little drainage looking ditch. Like, can you
No,
imagine what
I
that looked
don't
like
believe
now?
that. We'll go take a ride next time,
Okay.
and we'll
You
go to
remember
that
that you
ditch.
remember that time there was that turtle, that big ass turtle that was upside down?
Yeah, that I thought was a dinosaur.
Ugh. Yeah, that was he was big. He had to have been a snapping turtle, don't you
He
think?
was humongous in
Yeah,
my memory.
in that
It would be like
not
a
so
turtle that had been kept in captivity large. He was huge.
he was yeah, he was big.
Again, I thought it was a dinosaur.
Yeah. Was he dead? I think he
Dead,
yeah, I don't I thought he was dead.
dead.
'Cause, I mean, it's not like I still think if he were living, we probably still wouldn't have touched him because he was just so massive and scary looking.
That would have been a bad decision if we
Probably so
had
because he would have bit the shit out of
latched
us.
on
Yeah.
and we would have
But, yeah, we
died of
played in
some
ditches a
kinda
lot. I I
we
just
were the ditch fairies for sure.
Okay, so, KK, Caden, Christopher, had
Just
a
had a birthday,
birthday!
and so did Jonathan.
Oh, yes,
Quinn turned 6 in February. Jonathan just turned 9.
which is insane. I can't believe
So
it's
they're
been
just
9
under 3
years.
years apart. I know, it's
Yeah.
crazy, and little Quinn got all kinds of awards, graduating his little class.
He's so cute. They're both
Johnny
so
sent me
freaking
some
cute.
pictures. Oh my god, they're so darling, and one of the pictures, Jonathan was on Caden's shoulders, or Caden was holding him, and Jonathan was just looking over there, watching his baby brother go across that stage with the
Oh,
sweetest little smile. He was so proud. Oh my god.
it's so
They're
crazy.
adorable, and we're going to see him next month.
When?
In June, the beginning of June.
Well, you're looking at me like I know this.
Well, we've only talked about it for at least 6 weeks.
Oh, God. We've talked about going to visit Caden and Johnny and the kids.
Yes, when Isaac has his
Oh, so
competition
okay,
in
lumping it in with
Atlanta.
that.
Yes.
Okay. So, well, yes, but do we know the dates of
It's like the
Isaac's?
first week of June.
Okay. And now is Caden gonna answer the door when we come to his place? Because, I
Johnny's
text
gonna
him,
let us in.
Johnny will let us in
Yes.
because I texted Caden for his birthday. And I think if I even pour my heart out, he still will not respond to me, that little shit.
Yeah, I texted him and I called him and he never responded, and
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a serious discussion when I get over there. This is unacceptable. He's ghosting his Aunt Brandy.
Yeah, it's harsh.
It's displeasure. I'm disappointed. Yeah. But I think if I call him, he would pick up. I think, because 'cause I've done that
There's
and
one
he
way to find out.
Well, maybe we'll test out the theory soon, but he did not respond to my text. But he's bad. I quit sending him gifts because he would, like, leave them sitting in the mailbox, or he if it was delivered to his house, like, he just wouldn't even pay attention for it at the door, and I'm thinking, well, one time I sent him a check through bill pay. I mean, that's practically as good as cash. All you gotta do is deposit the check. He didn't deposit the check. Like 6 months later, I get a notification, "Hello, this has been credited because he didn't cash it." So, anyway, whatever. I still love him. My baby, my little nephew is 33 years old, which is completely insane.
Yes.
Insane.
Insane in the membrane.
Yeah,
Insane in the brain.
yeah, but I would
So,
love to go see them in Florida.
well, we're gonna do it.
Okay, great. Are
So,
you gonna pay for the sleeping arrangements?
we'll be camping in tents at the KOA. Alright,
Oh,
so
shit.
I rode with Riley. She was cat sitting for one of
Mhm.
her friends slash coworkers while they were away on honeymoon,
Yes.
and she wanted me to ride with her to return the cat and pick up some patio furniture that had been given to Riley as a housewarming gift when she got a new house. So I did that, and the town was Bruley, so it's over the river. Got to cross the Mississippi River Bridge and then go left. And somewhere going down there in the neighborhood by that girl's house, there was the cutest thing. I loved it so much. It just seemed very small town and country, but it was a big old wooden stand with square cubicles and just open space. And
Mhm.
clearly it's not firewood season, but it was for firewood bundles.
Oh,
And it had the QR code on each side where you could just go get firewood, a bundle, and pay them with Venmo or PayPal,
oh, cool.
but it was on the honor
Well,
system,
of course, yeah.
and I just thought, "Is that not adorable?" I
I love
loved
it when
it
things are
so.
on the honor system.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw something recently, like, well, there's always people that do honey, and they'll put honey out and be like, "Okay, just leave it in the bucket," or whatever, and I think that's so cool. And then I recently saw something on Facebook about a guy who sells plants in Prairieville. That was the one I wanted to go to with you and see it, but, um, it's like, okay, he's there from this time to this time, but if he's not, just
Put your
leave it
money
in
in
the
the little
box.
box.
And I'm like, my God, that's just so awesome. Can you imagine if the whole world we could, like, actually live like that? Just
Yeah.
everything was on the honor system, and people
And if
just did what they
anybody
were supposed to.
tried to, you know, not do it the correct way, then we could use them for slingshot practice. And then
Tie
when
'em
they
up.
go to town or go to school or something, if they had round welts all over them from the marbles hitting them, then you would know that that was not an honest person.
I think that's called dodgeball, sissy.
Oh, alrighty then.
Well, so what else you want to talk about today?
Well, it's kind of scary topic. I don't want to talk about it for too long, but it's going on in the world and it's happening, honey. It's a happening. The hantavirus.
Okay.
So this is a Andes strain, which is different than other strains apparently because it can spread from human to human. And
Is this like from a little island they went to on this cruise ship? Because I've
well,
seen.
this is all unfolding. They're
Yeah.
not exactly sure
Okay.
of the origin of infection,
Mhm.
but it's not good. It's not good. It causes respiratory distress
Mhm.
and it doesn't matter. your age, it has basically 40% of people that it get infected with that are going to die,
Oh, wow.
and 5 out of the 11 confirmed cases as we record, they're dead.
Jeez. Well, yeah, somehow, like, some people got off the ship and they were in
Yes,
Texas.
yes,
Yeah, that's kinda crazy.
but it has like a 8-week time frame where they cannot know that they're infected or not have any symptoms at all.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's very long, you guys. It's just hard to contain something like that because a typical cruise is what? 3, 5, 7 days, get a little more
Yeah, yeah.
extravagant, 14 to 21 days, but not for months,
So, I mean,
typically.
somebody had to have come on to the ship with it, right?
We'll watch this unfold, but
Yeah.
there people are making all kinds of comments, leave them at sea. Well, my question is how come we don't have existing quarantine compounds?
Well, where would they all be? At all the ports?
I haven't thought that deeply into it. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
don't you think that it should be in existence since we've already had a pandemic?
Yeah. I mean, I
We
don't
should
think
have quarantine compounds.
yeah. I don't think leaving people at sea, like, I think in general, like a boat or a ship is certainly a perfectly great place to quarantine, but, I mean, they start running out of supplies and, weather potentially impacts. Can they stay out on the water? I mean, can you I would not I certainly would not wanna be in that situation,
Most
but
definitely.
at
You
least that's
saved up,
before
you're
they
going on a
exit.
vacation, you're having a lovely old time, and then people start dropping dead and you're not allowed to get off the ship. It's kinda like a horror show.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they could just jump into the water and then swim, and if they make it, then they're good to go. But if not, that's just survival of the fittest. I mean, I'm kinda making a joke about that, but seriously, can you imagine? I mean, because that's people coming into the US. But, I mean, can you imagine, like, if you and I are on a cruise ship and we're going to Italy and, the Cinque Terre,
Ooh.
and somebody gets sick on the ship, and then we're not going to our home country. We're going to a foreign country for us, and then we're stuck, and we have no extra supplies. I mean, I'm assuming the country that you're going to is going to provide those things, but I don't know. It's a good thought. You should definitely, I mean, these countries should definitely have these things in place and worked out, but what I have discovered, I think, just watching as the world goes to shit at times, is that all these well paid politicians with excellent health insurance and fully paid retirements and all this crap, they don't got it all worked out. They don't got it all worked out. They
Oh,
get
no,
to,
they don't. But they're building a ballroom made of gold for
no,
millions and
that's,
millions and millions of dollars.
no,
Have you ever seen any one of these fuckers dancing on the ballroom floor? No, me neither.
no, but okay, but that's a totally different scenario. I'm talking about actual tax dollar funded. Why are these things not in place?
Excellent question to
That is
ask
not a
your
tax dollar
representative.
funding situation. Well, there's been lots of
Who's paying for the
representative.
ballroom?
Well, it's all been donated by Trump and his people.
Oh, his entourage?
Yes. I mean,
His bobblehead dolls? Bebop, shawala walla boom bang pow.
I think that they have needed to make some renovations at the White House for many
Like you
years.
need a kitchen renovation. I got it. I
That's
got
for
it.
damn sure. Can you make a phone call to one of Trump's people and see if they got some leftover money? But I mean, obviously and I say they, I mean any of these politicians who have something that they're they find important and you can't use tax dollars for it, they are going to find a way to get their people who support them to the wealthy people, clearly not us. They're not calling us for $2 donations. They are wanting their rich people that they do favors for to put money into these projects so that they can get them done because going by tax dollars is just not going to happen. But I'm saying actual functional shit because that's taking a turn. Functional shit that makes sense, like something like this.
Right,
I mean, they
I'm with
have.
you, but hold on, back up just a bit.
Mhm,
Is it too much for me to ask, once the ballroom has been renovated,
uh-huh.
to just see the president dancing, he and his wife across the ballroom floor?
Yeah, I don't know. You can call him and ask him or send him an email or see if he has 12 assistants that help him do that. I don't have
Well,
any idea.
sissy, is it too much to
He
ask
does dance
for
with Melania. I've seen them.
is it too much to ask for when your kitchen gets renovated
Uh-huh.
that I would be able to eat one of your culinary delights lovingly prepared in that new kitchen?
Well, of course.
Alright, thanks.
Yes, that would be lovely. Can you call one of your wealthy benefactors? Can you call one of your wealthy benefactors and see if they can't donate to my kitchen renovation?
I'll get right on it.
I don't need anything real gold, sissy. I will take brass colored items. Are we gonna have to take a pause?
Are we gonna go to the gumball machine at the Piggly Wiggly? Incoming call, Mother Nature. Pause. We're back. Pardon-moi.
Okay, so not only is Caden's birthday passed, but I have my little niece, Bailey. She is heading into her last year of college. She's finishing up.
Already?
Yes, yes, I know. Isn't that
Oh
crazy?
my goodness.
So she is going to be an architect and she is
Good for
working.
her.
Yes, she's been working with my ex husband's firm. Anyway, so she's doing great. And so her birthday was in April. And Morgan, my other niece, her sister, her birthday is May 7th. So she is having a birthday as well. So happy birthday to my little nieces.
Happy
Um,
birthday to you.
and also a friend from high school, Heather, which, I spent some time with her for my 50th birthday. And she's one of those people that you can not see her for years, and then she comes, and you have a conversation, something happens in life, you spend time with her, and it is like
Has passed.
no time has passed. She has always and will always be a very special person to me.
Happy birthday, Heather.
Yes, happy birthdays. Anyway, I hope that she has a very special birthday. We also have a wedding coming up.
Yes, we do.
Our little cousin Addison, and
Here
that's
we
just in a
come,
couple of weeks.
Hattiesburg.
Yes, yes. So some family estates, I think on her husband to be side.
I am very excited.
Yes, I am too, except for the temperature.
Oh
I
god, it's gonna be hot?
Well, I don't know, but it's in May and it's the South. And so, you never know what you're going to get. I mean, we've had some very lovely cold spells in the 70s, which I will take any day of the week. But, this will be, I think, for the most part, an entirely outdoor wedding in the middle of May. So,
Here
she's going to
comes
be
the bride, all dressed in white.
She is gonna be one of the most stunning brides we've ever seen, no doubt about that. But exciting, so
Facts.
we'll be heading
Will
to that.
be live and representing.
Yes, we will, bring in the Louisiana family. I don't know who else from Louisiana is coming, besides us, but there's some cousins that may very likely be going, so we'll see. But one other thing, just as part of my update this week, is my brother-in-law Chad. His dad passed away in March, and they recently did a celebration of life for him. And my brother-in-law, Chad, he did such a good job. Um, just I mean, he spoke. I, I have to say, I think I want my brother-in-law to speak at my services, my celebration of life, whatever that looks like, because he told so many great stories about his dad and
Those are the
fun,
best.
the
Yes.
fun stuff.
Yes, you put the fun and funeral.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he was, obviously he was cremated, but I mean, the amount of pictures, that were there, and just he had a very full life. He was in his 80s when he passed away, and he literally had a lifetime of pictures and memories. And Chad was his only son, but he had quite a few grandkids and grandkids, and his family truly meant the world to him. He even still had a relationship with his ex-wife, which made me think this is probably gonna be me and my ex-husband, that one of us is gonna be at the other's funeral. But he didn't remarry, but he just you to know him, like, for me, he was such a low-key guy. You would, not that he was boring, he was never the life of the party that I knew him. But they showed a video of him when he was younger on stage singing and dancing, and I'm like, "Oh my god." Now the video quality was god awful, but it was so awesome. It was so awesome that they had that, they found it, and he had 3 backup singers, and it was such a cool way to show that he had a lot of fun in his life. He also was in the armed forces in the Air Force, and oh my god, Sissy, you should have seen the scrapbook that he kept. I mean, it was amazing. He would write down in every unit, squad, whatever, they called it, he would write down all of their names. And there were just pictures upon pictures upon pictures of him from his he was obviously extremely proud of his military service, and had a true connection to all of these guys that he served with. And I thought, I just when Terry, my sister-in-law, brought it for me to see it, I mean, I teared up. I just was so fascinated, with this scrapbook that he kept from his military years. But, uh, it just they really did a great job celebrating him and his life. And I think most services, after someone passes away, and, obviously everybody's circumstances and death certainly has an impact on what that might look like. But I was really impressed and proud to be sitting there and listening to all of the stories about his life.
Well,
And
I'm just damn sorry I missed it.
I
It
know,
sounds super sweet.
I know. And they had Amanda, catering.
Oh god, she is
She did jambalaya,
is she
and
married?
no, she's divorced now. But
I'm ready to propose.
she did jambalaya, and oh my gosh, it was so good. So good. But anyway, I really was proud and impressed, and my brother-in-law, Chad, just did an amazing job.
He knocked it out the
He
park.
did. I mean,
Boy, his daddy would be so
he
proud.
would. I do think his dad would be so proud. I mean, he made us laugh. Um,
Where was this hosted?
it was at a church in Sanama. So
Uh-huh.
actually, my niece Morgan, her father-in-law is a pastor, and so it was at their church in Sanama.
Okay.
So, uh it was just really nice, and you know what's really comical is his ex-wife, uh, was, late to who's late to everything. She was late to his funeral service. And and it was really, as like it was kinda, like, annoying at first because 'cause we're like, "Well, wait a second." I mean, we are waiting to start because she is late. And then, of course, Chad does such a good job, and he throws in, "By the way, dad, I just want you to know that mom was late to your service." So, just like in everything else. I mean, and everybody just
Oh.
busted out laughing, and it's almost like when you will be late to your services, sissy. You will.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Or you'll be late to Kurt's services, one or the other. Like, it's some people, but it was such a good way to laugh,
Absolutely.
but it was so true, you
Laughter is
know?
the best medicine,
Yeah. It was
without a doubt.
but I mean, I had met Clarence. I mean, gosh, Terry and Chad have been together for,
1,000
yeah, a
years.
long time. Is it 30 years? Jeez, it's been a long time. And, so I have been around Clarence several times. But it just was really great to hear some really amazing stories about him and certainly be able to celebrate his military career.
Yeah, and then having the scrapbook that he put together himself,
Yes, in
right?
his handwriting,
Super
which
special.
was legible and really pretty, actually. It was really cool.
I wish I could have met him because he just seemed like a eclectic
Oh my
eclectic
goodness.
kinda dude that
Yeah.
I
So
probably we would have gotten along really well.
so he grew up in Vacherie, and he
Wasn't he a florist
after he retired, yes, he did that
from the
part-time.
military
I
to
don't know if his
floristry?
yes, but, he did something else. He worked at, like,
Super
one of those, like, department stores. DH Holmes was the name of it. So,
Uh-huh.
kinda like Dillard's or Gottschall's, one of those. DH Holmes was one that he worked out for years. So, I guess that was after his military career. And then when he retired, he did the florist thing for, like, part-time.
I love it.
Yeah, he was a very eclectic guy. I mean, well, for one, when he divorced and moved into his own condo, I mean, this was a two-bedroom condo with 2 bathrooms and or 1.5 bathrooms, and, you can only fit so much into these things. Well, let me just tell you that,
He had a gift.
I mean, he took up every ounce of wall space that there was, top to bottom. The stairwell, I mean, the everything, every place he could possibly put something, there was something. He definitely made the most of that
He was a
two-bedroom condo.
maximalist.
He was. But he just, he had so much that I guess he had collected in life, and
Mhm.
that meant something to him from childhood all the way up. And I remember Terry was constantly having to bring things to him. He lived in an assisted living, at the last 2 years of his life, and he would want to redecorate his room at the assisted living. And so Terry would have to
Mm.
he'd give a description of what it was, and she'd have to go find it. And
Like a
then
treasure hunt.
yes, yes. And I mean, it was kinda funny. Some things I don't think she could find, and then other things, were deep in storage, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I don't even know how I'm gonna get to these things." Um,
And she did her best to accommodate his wishes,
she did. She was such a good daughter-in-law.
and she loved him,
She did.
and he
Yes.
loved her.
He did. Yes.
It was a very sweet little life
He
celebration
was well taken
story.
care of, and
So, um, do want to say that my sister took a video of me, a little short video. I uploaded it onto my TikTok, and comments have been made, such as say this prayer every time before you go to sleep. And somebody called the pastor and, oh, I would have woken you up. And I'm just wondering if I need an exorcism. So, I've had these nightmares, night terrors, sleep terrors, whatever you call them. If she would not have taken this little video, I mean, I had no memory of anything that I dreamed about. I would not have known that I had done it. And so it was quite interesting to watch. I sound like I'm underwater or something. I mean, kinda like a injured animal. It's very, very pitiful. It makes me sad, though. It makes me sad because peace peaceful slumber is how you restore your soul. And so if I'm going to rest my soul and I'm just having night terrors like this, how restful is it really?
I don't think any of your sleep is restful, sissy. I have to say, watching you throughout the night, or hearing you in the kitchen, or hearing you shut the door, like, there's not one part of your sleep that is restful. I actually, so this video that I took of you was just a few days ago, and it was at like 9 a.m. in the morning. So this was not a 2 a.m. thing. But the first time that I knew you had night terrors was January of 2025. So we had gone to Tennessee to visit dad, and we were sleeping in their bedroom in the king size bed. And it's been a while since you and I have slept in the same bed. And so, of course, I've got my CPAP because I've had my CPAP for quite a few years now. And so you don't hear me snore. And you will snore, but you don't sound like, it's not something that necessarily I think would keep people awake all night. And you don't sound like you're gasping for air or anything like that. But you woke up screaming, so much so that you scared the fuck out of me. And I had no idea what was going on, and I tried to wake you and could not. I mean, this was minutes and minutes of trying to wake
That is
you,
so scary, y'all.
and then you just went back to sleep. Like, it's never like you woke up and talked to me and said, "I'm okay." Like, you went back to sleep, and then I told you about it the next day. So that was our first experience, well, mine with your night terrors, where you literally scared the shit out of me, like jolted me in the night. And then I think you did it again in March when we were there, when dad passed away in Tennessee. I'm pretty sure you did it again. Um, because I was thinking, I mean, I knew dad wouldn't hear it. He was on pain medication, but Pam, she was on the other side of the house, but I thought, "Holy shit, she's about to run in here." And so I don't know if she had some sort of sound machine or what that was covering up that. I know we were on the other side of the house, but even still. And so we've been together a few times and since, but this was an opportunity where I was literally awake, and I actually think I had my phone in my hand. And so I was like, I'm going to video this so that you can see.
I am so thankful
Yeah. Now,
that
this
you
wasn't the
did.
scary jolt you out of your sleep kind of thing.
This would be like a minor.
And I mean, from what I have experienced, this would be
Right.
one of your more minor things. It does sound like you're talking,
It
but it's more
does.
like a mumbling,
But
like,
but then but
and moaning.
after what I'm trying to say something,
Mhm.
it
Yeah.
sounds like, but then after that, I am just screaming, screaming, screaming.
Yeah. But it's almost
But
like a
it's
screaming moan. It's just
it
like a
it is
state of
bizarre. I do
complete
not it does
confusion.
not sound like me.
No, it's weird. I mean, just listening back, it
Does
does.
anyone else experience this?
Yeah, I don't. It worries me because, 1, I think it is a factor in your lack of sleep, the number of times that you get up in the night. So, I just as much as you are exhausted and tired, I know that you got off that medication that we thought was kinda causing some of it, and I do feel like it's better, you
I
know
think it is,
I know you had the bleeding thing.
but
That has resolved itself, so
mhm.
if that's the case, then maybe that's not it. I definitely see a change in your energy
I
level.
do too, but I'm contributing that to my hormone pellets.
Oh gosh, sissy. Okay, so my friend Jennifer, that reminds me. So my friend Jennifer from high
Oh,
school,
no.
she says no to the pellets. She said her not her dermatologist,
Her
even knows, her
gynecologist.
gynecologist, yeah, she had gone and done the pellets. And then she went to her gynecologist, I guess because she was having these, symptoms of premenopause, perimenopause, whatever the hell it's called, menopause, something, just the shit that women go through midlife, and it's not fun. She was she was having these symptoms, they did blood work, and they just kinda dismissed her, like, "Oh, you're fine. Oh," whatever. So then she goes to one of these wellness clinics, and she gets these pellets, and she's like, "Yeah, yeah." Well, apparently her testosterone levels got really high. And so when she told her her damn it, not dermatologist, gynecologist, what she had done, he was not happy. And he said, "You are transitioning. Your testosterone levels, they're not monitored well when you insert them like that. And as a woman, your testosterone levels should not be that high. So, like the hair growth," of course, she joked about it. She's like, I mean, he made it sound like I was going to be growing a penis, but, but she told me to tell you that is a no go. So she said that she is on estrogen and progesterone. I think one of them's a patch.
Yes.
And then one she does like for 10 days or something. For like out of every 3 months, she'll do like 10-day thing, something like that. I can't remember the details, but she says she is feeling human again. But she said it took that for her OBGYN, who is a male, to recognize that she meant business. So I know you said you didn't really, have a lot of success with OBGYN stuff, but maybe you
Well,
just
I had
hadn't.
tried the patch and the cream and the oral, the trifecta before I ever did pellets. I tried that.
Okay, but was it the estrogen and the progesterone, both of them?
And the testosterone. 3 things: estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. A cream, a patch, and a oral.
Okay, well, but she said you need to keep a close eye on that testosterone
They
level.
monitor my blood work like I'm surprised I have any blood left. That's how much blood they take from me. Ridiculous.
Okay, well, you did complain about your hair growth on your face recently, so
Well, I haven't shaved in like 6 months, and
oh, sissy, that reminds me,
it's
I shaved my
fuzzy.
legs for you.
Oh, you shaved your
Yeah,
legs for
I
me?
know, I
That is
know.
so
And well,
sweet.
and now I'm gonna have to do it again when we go to the wedding. Let's see. Oh no, I don't have much stubble. Okay, but the last time I shaved was when I went to Hunter and Ashley's wedding.
Long, long time ago.
Yeah, yeah, but it did feel good. That's probably what clogged up the plumbing. It was
Oh,
starting to
shit.
curl, sissy.
Oh,
It
shit,
was bad.
literally.
The only thing going for me was that it was blonde. But,
Yeah.
oh god, I mean, when I would catch it in the light,
You scared yourself?
I did. And well, and
You coulda made some toupees with that, huh?
when it's a windy day and you start feeling that the hair on your legs is,
Blowing
blowing with
around.
the wind, it's like, that's bad.
That
Um,
was so funny.
I know. I wanted to show one of my doctors this little it's not a rash, it's like these little bumps. It's almost like little white dry patches I get, and they're very apparent on my ankles. But I was like, no, oh, it was the dermatologist. I was like, I'll just skip it this time. Because I knew he was gonna have to see my hairy legs. And he already asked me because I was talking to him about my acne. So I guess this is just something that happens maybe with the whole perimenopause. I never know what stage I'm in because the bitch is just it's like she's taunting me. But
Same,
but I was like
same.
breaking out. And I think like on my neck and my face and I got some on my cheeks. Although I did tell you I had switched, not on purpose, but the cream I was using for the not this it wasn't the CeraVe, oh, the hyaluronic. So I usually use CeraVe, hyaluronic acid, but they didn't have it on Amazon, and I kinda didn't wanna wait for it on Walmart, and so I I ordered this other one, Eucerin, and I thought, "Okay, that's a good brand. It's not gonna break the bank, and it's it should be okay." Well, I started getting pimples on my cheeks, and I was thinking, "Okay, this should not be for me because something's happening." My dermatologist did say that some of those things can cause that. So anyway, I'm not using that one anymore, but I'm just saying that I had to talk to him about my pimple problem, and the antibiotic that he had me on was clearly not working, and he had to switch me. And so in the process, of course, with the regular dermatologist, they always want to know, "Do you have any spots on your back?" And I was like, "No." He says, "Who's looking at your back?" "Oh, fucking nobody's looking at my back. I just don't feel anything on my back." So I guess it could be in one of those locations under the bra that I can't feel or whatever. I mean, it could be hiding in one of my fat rolls in my back. I'm not sure, but I
I'm
had
gonna
to
get
raise
your
up my shirt.
magnified mirror glass thing, and I'm going to inspect you from head to toe.
Okay, well, good, because the next time I can be like, "No, my sister checked me out, and she says I'm good to go." No need to raise up and you see my ugly bra process with the strap falling off, none of that.
No need to tell him that I thought that there was a horseman when it was a bicycle.
Yeah, well, anyway, so after all that, and he made me show him my back fat and inspect me for bumps of some sort, I was like, "That's it, we're not talking about my weird little scaly bumps on my ankles, it's not happening." So
Did you talk to him about your incessant picking?
no, my therapist knows about that,
Oh,
though.
she does?
She does know about that.
And
It's just
what
better to
kinda trauma?
prevent. It's just better to prevent the acne so that I can't pick at it. It is
Oh,
an illness. It is.
okay.
It is I don't know what it's called. It's a picking illness.
So one of your best friends from high school came to visit us today, and we should have recorded that whole damn like, it was glorious, it was golden,
Yeah, we should
and
have. We're gonna have to
and
con her into
she
doing
tells us about one of her friends who is also obsessively picking, and they go out to eat or something, and Sissy's friend, her daughter had a scab from, one of her sports activities she was involved in, and her friend starts picking at her child's scab,
it.
and she's like, what are you doing?"
I don't do that. I don't pick on other people's scabs, but I will tell you that
But
if you have a full on pimple where I can see
you're going
pus,
in,
you need to walk away because I am going to
you're
really
coming
struggle.
for them.
Well, I'm just going to really struggle. I mean, I know that that sounds so gross and
Do you
weird.
watch the pimple popping videos?
No, but I've seen the lady. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Oh, that's one of my creepy things. Okay. I thought you were talking about Dr. Pimple Popper.
She's so creepy, she's so creepy. Yeah,
Okay.
she's so
You
creepy,
know who
she's so
got me into
creepy.
that?
Whoa. Who?
It was Riley. Now, I don't know what kind of sick and twisted thing happened to my kid for her to start watching people's nasty ass zits from their body be
Mm.
popped by all kind of different objects and
She is not alone in that
foreign. Yes,
obsession.
I know, because and then she would do it on my phone, and then it would become part of these reels, and so this is my problem. This is my problem. My
The
problem.
algorithm brought you there.
Yes, or Facebook stalked me, one of them. Okay,
Both.
I cannot just pass it up. So if I see it, I can pass up any other reel. I don't give 2 shits about any other reel. But these pimple popping ones are just holy shit, they might as well be, like, promising me $1,000,000. I cannot pass them up, and it really is starting, I'm thinking it's becoming an illness, but then I have to be honest, I start to get pissed off because
They take forever.
or they cut it off before they get to them. I'm like, "What are you doing? Playing with these people's pimple bumps, blackheads? What are you doing? What are you doing?" And I don't know what you have written on your arm or your hand or your finger or your fucking phone. I don't It's in a different language other than English. I don't know what it is. I don't want your music, whatever this, you know, acting like I'm having coffee time or something. I don't want this. I just want to see you pop the fucking pimples. And really, I want you to focus on the largest ones first. So,
Don't be scanning the surface and pass over
yes, I don't
the
want to see you
monster
playing with it.
volcano
Yes. Oh, here's 12
to
large
go to
ones.
the
I mean,
molehill.
they've got molten lava about to come out, but you're going to go to the teeny tiny little, blackhead, and you're going to poke it with some version of a needle. And then you're going to just see that little bit come out, and then you're just going to scan. It's like we're scanning the moon for craters, but you can't actually get to the big ones. It's like these little bitty tiny pieces of rock. I don't know. It is annoying. It is annoying.
She's gotten all worked up.
I've gotten worked out. So, but this is the thing, okay? So clearly I cannot control these fake ass reels from all over the place. But if you come and you are in front of me and you have a big one white head, not
Ooh.
necessarily a blackhead, but you have got a pus filled pimple. Just know that deep inside me, really not that deep. I mean, it is like surface level. I want it to come out. I want it to go away. And if you would let me, I would pop it. I
Your
would.
pimple is prey
Oh
for
God. I can't
Brandelica.
help it. I can't stand it. So I do have a thing with that. Yes.
Millions of other people are also afflicted with the same characteristic.
I think we should do a show about our our weird obsessions, Sissy.
Oh,
I know,
oh,
because I have recognized that this is one of them, not
I don't have
purposefully.
any.
Oh, please. I have realized that I don't it's not like I intentionally decided this would be something, but you know that on Kid Craddock, the whole, does that make me crazy? We've talked about this. Does that make me crazy? We've got to do this weird obsession thing
Okay,
because
okay, let's do it. Let's do it. On an upcoming show, we're going to
okay.
do it.
Okay,
Don't let me forget.
okay, I'll have to make a note
You have
card
to
so
write it
we
down. Otherwise, it's a fart in the wind.
I know.
We
Well,
have to deliver.
there's so much to talk about that sometimes it's not on purpose. We don't plan a whole lot for our episodes because we also kind of take a twisted turn in a lot of them. But
I like to say curves,
yeah, curves. I like
the
that.
scenic
Curves.
route.
Yeah. A beautiful scenic route. Yeah. So it's very hard to plan that. But yes, I will write it on the note card and we'll see if we can fit it in somewhere. But that should be a good one because I recognize that that pimple popping thing is a weird thing that I do. It is a weird obsession. But I partly blame Riley for watching them and then making me watch them. I mean, you know it's bad when you start talking back to these little videos. "Pop that one. Hurry up. Pop it." You know it's bad.
And with that, we will just see y'all next time. Don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe to Lou Darlings.
Have a great week. Bye.